Now, in these caverns, there are some specific creatures that you can kill for a decent item, but you have to complete the Defenders of Varrock quest in order to access this location. Now, the creatures I'm speaking of are armored zombies. They do drop an axe that is considered powerful for mid-levels and has held its value for some time now. Now, you do need 70 smithing to completely restore the item for a decent cheeky 2 million GP. Now, armored zombies are weak to everything, so even melee and range is pretty good here, but I ended up going with magic. The loot drop table doesn't seem to have a lot of good items. I mean, a lot of adamant gear that is being dropped, but it's decent alchables, but ranarrs are pretty common down here, so I decided to bring a herb sack to collect every single ranarr that I saw on the floor. Now, the key item we're looking at is the zombie axe for almost basically 2 mil as of this video. Prices are always subjected to change from the Grand Exchange. Now, I am wearing the maximum mage efficiency gear that I can afford. I don't have an imbued heart or a saturated imbued heart. My magic attack bonus is 182, which is pretty strong enough. Now, in my inventory, I do have 4 prayer pots just in case, but I don't really need it since any damage I take, I will be blood bursting and getting my health back. So we do have the herb sack and also my rune pouch to hold all my runes, and the rest is pretty basic stuff. You don't really need anything here to survive unless you have like 1 defense. I would highly recommend you bring prayer. Now, you don't need the maximum efficient, like the maximum gear set for magic. It's pretty basic. You can just come here with robes and burst. Honestly, it's very simple and easy to kill these guys. Very AFK and just relaxing. I was usually watching YouTube videos while I was doing this. Now let's go ahead and start that timer and see what we're gonna get here. I like to pile them up and get as much DPS as I can, but I don't need to pray here since my blood bursts do give me my health back. There is a ranger here, so be warned. So even if you're praying melee, if you're a lower level, there is a ranger that can still kill you. I would recommend you go for him mostly and just kill him as soon as you see them. But overall, it's just a very simple and easy experience. You don't have to kill yourself and pay too much attention here. But they do drop a lot of oak planks, normal planks, and teak planks, so keep an eye out for that. You can also highlight it if you are using Runelite. Also, once you lose aggro, go ahead and head west and head north and come back, and they should re-aggro you. Unless you want to pick another spot up north, then that's up to you. So after about 10 minutes of me doing this, I ended up getting a couple of items here that were pretty decent. Now, I can't alch anything here since I am on barrage, but I can also have my ult outside to do that for me. So just in 10 minutes alone, I've already made 106,000 GP, just killing about 114, which is not bad for 10 minutes. Now, within 30 minutes of my grind here, I managed to get the zombie axe, well, the damage variant of it. I was pretty surprised to see it on the floor there, and I wanted to go ahead and get it and hopefully get another one. Now, that is a drop of 1 in 800. Now, the timer was up for the 1 hour, and I wanted to go ahead and kill these guys since they were already damaged, and I wanted to make sure that I got every single one before I left. It was only like an extra minute or 2. Now, my inventory was filled with a bunch of adamant gear, or items that is, that I can alch. But I decided to keep it in my inventory. I don't have alchs, and my ult was currently doing something completely different, so I didn't have the time to bring him over. Now, after that hour, we managed to get a bunch of items here. I got to kill an uncomfortable number of 666. Oh boy. Yeah, so it was a decent kill. I mean, we got a bunch of stuff here, and I also got the axe, which made me happy to see that on the floor. But let's go ahead and toggle that off and see the actual value we would have had if we didn't get that item. Even without the item, it's still 586,000 GP, which isn't bad at all. It's pretty decent. And we managed to squeeze out about 161,000 magic experience in that 1 hour, which is a decent magic trading method. I did also manage to get a clue scroll, a hard one that is, and I'm going to go ahead and do it. Just completed the last step. Let's see what we get here. Oh, God.